Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to today's video. So today we're going to be doing a realistic morning clean with me. So essentially what my cleaning mornings look like once I have done the school run. So I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below. Any engagement really helps support my channel, and I hope you'll consider hitting that subscribe button and joining my little YouTube family here. And let's jump straight into today's video. So to start with, we are actually in my daughter's bedroom. So if you are new here, firstly, hi, welcome. My name's Emma. I am a mum to three. So I have a 12-year-old daughter, an 8-year-old son, and a 2-year-old daughter. So we're in my eldest daughter's bedroom. She had very kindly decided to eat her cereal in her bed and spill said cereal milk in her bed. So I'm actually completely stripping it, as you'll see. So this is the IKEA, is it the Jimenez bed? I think it does pull out into a double. Just not too happy with the layout of this room at the minute, guys. So that's a work in progress. But the really good thing is we bought the mattresses for my kids as well, and everything can be stripped off. But I did have to do this in 3 wash loads. You don't see all 3 today, but it took me all day. Had to wash the actual quilt as well. So yeah, she left me an amazing job. But that is the first job. I wanted to get that stripped and the first load on, because while that is then washing in the machine, I can crack on with the other jobs. So once this is all loaded in, I am just using the Mrs. Hinch Vacay Vibes Lenore Incense Boosters. I always pop a cap full of white vinegar. I also use the Vacay Vibes fabric conditioner, and we always use the Ariel stain remover little pods for the actual washing. My youngest has her own washing. She's still on the fairy non-bio, but for us we use the same. So that is just what we're doing there, and Penny is helping me with the washing machine. Now we are actually up in my bedroom, so I can see today's video already. I thought I'm not gonna chat loads and loads and loads through this video. I'm gonna pop some really good music on, but already we're like right at the start and I've just been chatting away, so I hope you don't mind. But I am just literally making my bed. The sheet just gets absolutely like pulled off. It's probably a little bit too big. I got it from Dun Elm, and you could pick the depth of the sheet, and I think I got it a little bit too long. So every day I need to kind of like lift the mattress out, tuck it all down really tightly, and then obviously it just sits very nicely. And I don't like it when it's all wrinkled. So yeah, nothing major up here. I'm just making the bed. And then we're going to polish, sort the laundry out, the good old stuff, because there's bits, you can't see it in a minute, but when I spin the camera around, you'll see there's bits all over this floor up here. Now I love these collapsible baskets, so I'm just unloading it. Before I brought it up, I was collecting everything on the stairs that I know I wanted to bring up. So I'm just sorting the clean washing into piles. So like I'll do a pile for me, my husband, and then each of the children, and then they'll then go to their bedroom. So I'm just going to pop my bits and pieces away first, and then I'll do my husband's. And then to the right of the basket, that is just the cleaning supplies that I'm going to be using up here. So to polish, typically I'll just use the Sephora spray, the Flash duster, and then I've got a new little goodie that I'll show you in a moment that I clean the glass with up here. Too much of emotion, sometimes I'm the lighting, don't wanna pick a fight when everything seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Once I was watching this footage back, it spurred me on to actually go through these drawers because they are so full. So I've done a huge upload onto Vinted. If you ever want to have a look on my Vinted, it's where I sell, I should say, not we, it's definitely me, where I pop all of our pre-loved bits and pieces on there, clothing, so each of the kids, mine, Tom's. It's always linked in the description, so please head over and have a little look, see if there's anything you fancy. It will greatly help me out because I have so many boxes of our clothes in our storage cupboards. But yeah, that's all put away now. So the bed is a clear. space. I'm just moving over to polishing the bedside tables, so I just dust them over with the Flash duster, and then I'm using the Sephora just to get any like marks from glasses. I like to have a little bit of a nice lolly on an evening up here, so yeah, just to make sure everything is nice and clean. Please excuse my phone, I was filming some short form content as well, so yeah, you might see that tripod popping up, but Penny is always willing to help out, bless her. She's sprayed a little bit there, well, tried to, but the lock was on, so I've just put it on the bedside table and then she's given it a good wipe over while I carry on dusting.
Everything seems so good. I guess I can't help myself.
Okay, star of today's cleaning show is the Pink Stuff Miracle Window Cleaning Kit. I picked it up from Home Bargains, $9.99, so you get 2 pads, cleaning spray, and the tool. It reminds me of like a trowel, and the pads just sit on it. It's got 2 rows of Velcro, so they sit very easily on there. They don't move around. All I did with the doors, bear in mind they had so many little grubby handprints all over them, is I just sprayed them with the spray that came with this. Really good, no smears, and then just used the 2 pads. So I used one to actually just get all of the dirt off, so it was quite saturated, and then I used the other one to buff all of the rest of the liquid off. So if you're looking for a really good recommendation for glass, windows, mirrors, that sort of thing, I highly recommend this Pink Stuff window cleaning kit.
Seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run out on me leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, the one who's breaking hearts.
I know it's probably really hard to tell here. Fear not, I'm not actually about to fall out of these doors. We do have I think it's called a Juliet balcony, so it's a piece of glass basically that goes all the way across this doorway, and it's like well over 1 meter high, so obviously it's super safe. So Penny isn't going anywhere. I know it looks really freaky. So we are actually in the loft, so if you're new here, we have a loft conversion, so that is where our bedroom is, so that's why it looks super high. It is super high. Obviously I do not leave the doors open when the kids are unattended. If they are ever open, then everyone's downstairs, or it will be open on an evening when we do eventually get hot weather. Last summer was super hot up here, so it was ideal because we could have one of the doors open. But yeah, this bit of glass from the rain, it gets trapped in between the door and the kind of glass screen, so it needed a clean. But you can sort of see here how tall it is, so it's well above Penny's height.
Make her feel better, then that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go.
Okay, now I'm just tackling, do you see what I mean? Everything has just been dumped over here. So this is all my summer stuff that I decided to pull out because we had like a couple of days of hot weather, and then that hot weather has fully disappeared. I don't know where summer is, but I sorted through my summer clothes, hung up what I knew I was keeping, and then I have folded everything that I have pictured to put on my Vinted, and that goes in the storage boxes. So in that little cupboard you saw me just crawling out of, it goes all the way along the whole width of the bedroom, so I keep them in there. And then there's also a little cupboard just to the left of my arm next to my dressing table that goes quite far back as well.
Make her feel better, then that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Talking to myself 'cause I don't know what I want. Yeah, I'm here talking to myself like someone's gonna respond. I'm getting tired of myself 'cause I don't know what I want. But I'm not out here on my own. Wondering if it is forever. Is there some place that'll make her feel better? Make her feel better. And that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go.
Now, something just a little bit different for today's floor. So I have the Flash Speed Mop. I've had it for a while. I do really like it, but I managed to find the little dust pads. I think they're called well, I don't know if they're called pads, but they're basically essentially they capture any dust to that, like a little magnet, and any hair. So I've popped one of those on, and I'm just going over the whole floor, and I didn't even need to hoover. It was so good, it caught it all on the bottom here. And then I take this off, obviously get rid of it in the waste bin, and then I'm going to actually pop one of the wet pads on. So again, you guessed it, it's in the scent of the vacay vibes. Oh, my bedroom smelled so nice for like 3 days after. And yeah, I just really love these. They're super, I hate the word, but moist. The perfect like combination of wet to get any stubborn stains off. They've got a little bit of a rougher edge on the side, so you can go along the skirtings. And yeah, the scent is just absolutely to die for. So that is the floors up in my bedroom now done.
Don't even know your name.
Okay, now I can't believe it. I've been keeping on top of the ensuite. So again, this is up in the loft still, just on our bedroom. So from my last video, that was when I did the full clean after, because this has only literally just been done in the last like month. And I'd just been doing like little surface wipe down. So I'd not cleaned the like trap on the shower or anything in 2 weeks. And it was grim, guys. I need to do it weekly. My sister did warn me to do it weekly, so I need to do it weekly. You'll see in a minute when I move to the sink. But I'm using the elbow grease bathroom spray. Again, picked this up in Home Bargains. I got it a couple of months ago in preparation for this bathroom being done. And it does a really good job at keeping all the silicone really white, because our grout is white and so is all the silicone. And also the little trap where the plug sits, it brought everything up amazingly. The shower was sparkling, the little rim that goes around the shelf that you can see just behind me, and I also used it on this shower screen with this Scrub Daddy wand. So this one just sits up here, it's not used downstairs whatsoever, and all I have in that is washing up liquid and white vinegar. Brilliant combo, guys, highly recommend. I'm just rinsing everything down with the shower then, and I do also have a squeegee that is on the wall next to the shower. I do just go down the tiles and get all the excess water off, and you'll see me in a minute in the bottom of the tray. I kind of just manipulate the water to go down into the drain, and that way it just dries without any watermarks.
Want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you.
I'm not gonna play hard to get through. I'm not gonna say.
Now, I had just brought a spare towel up with me. I've got like a whole basket down in our kitchen of like dish towels basically, and I use them for everything. So I just brought this up just to take off any excess water, because I didn't want it sitting on the tiles, and especially in this shelf. My husband, when he built it, it does tilt slightly forward, so the water does typically run out, but I love this shelf and loading everything back up. Try and keep it quite minimal, so the only thing I keep out is like my body wash and my face wash, and then I'm just using the same window spray that I used on my doors, and I'm just using a different microfiber cloth because the two pads that were on the tool in this kit were quite wet from the French doors. So just bear that in mind. You'll probably need to get a few different pads if you've got a few different jobs that you want to use them on.
I'm still falling for ya. Forget what I said.
and here we go. I wasn't prepared for this, but there was hair stuck all in it. Oh. So I'm just using this bathroom spray foam and my trusty old bathroom toothbrush. I've got one in the kitchen and one up here. Highly recommend a toothbrush. You cannot beat that for just a good old scrub. It is just the best. Gets in all those little crevices and gets all the gunk out. So yeah, this cleaned up really, really well. So like I said, I'm going to stay on top of this every week. Well, I'm going to try and make it a point that I stay on top of it every week, just so it doesn't build up like it did here. Okay, that's all now put back in the shower. So I'm just using the same elbow grease foam, just lightly sprayed it on the sink. The sink wasn't that bad because I do typically wipe that down every day. But yeah, I'm just giving it all a once over, just going over the tap just to make sure it's nice and shiny, no watermarks are left on it. And then you'll see me just bring a little bit of Zaflora in. All I've done here, just to keep the drains smelling nice, is just to pop a capful down once I've dried it all. So it's the same cloth that I'm just using. All that is on there is no product, it's just to take the excess water away. But yeah, Zaflora down there, and then we're moving on to the loo. So again, I do this every day, so it's not like just totally disgusting, but I'm just popping cleaner down there using my toilet wipes, again home bargains, giving it a good wipe over, and that was the ensuite done. So I'm very pleased with this week's little top-up clean. So that's going to wrap up today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. And don't forget to subscribe before you check out. Bye.
The way you make me grounded.